Just going to do a little music to begin. The theme for today is kissing the unreal, or possibly obstacles in our own way. I'm still working with the title here. But I'm going to begin with the poem by Rumi, one of my favorites. It's called It's Rigged, Everything in Your Favor. It's rigged, everything in your favor, so there's nothing to worry about. Is there some position you want, some office, some acclaim, some award, some con, some lover? Maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4 all at once. Or maybe a relationship with God. I know there is gold mine in you, and when you find it, the wonderment of the earth's gifts, you will lay aside as naturally as does a child with a doll. But dear, how sweet you look to me, kissing the unreal. Comfort, fulfill yourself in any way possible. Do that until you ache, and then come to me again. Rumi. Welcome to Shelter and Grace. It is Thursday, April 30th. Today's theme is kissing the unreal. This is my 42nd day of doing these meditations, live and daily, and I will continue through the end of May, through the end of Shelter in Place. It is brought to you by myself, Reverend Elizabeth Hager, and San Francisco Unity. Here we shelter in place together every morning, using spirit and words and sounds, a little silence, a moyo drum. It's actually a pretty little drum. Some wind chimes from the Pyrenees Mountains. A singing bell. To support us in all of this, all of our stuff, right where we are. Sound meditation is a contemplative practice of listening better. The readings, one you've heard already, is from Rumi. Everything, it's rigged. everything in your favor. It comes from this book, Love Poems from God, 12 Sacred Voices from the East and West, and the translator is Ladinsky. Rumi was a 13th century Sufi poet and master. And we're also hearing something from Daily Word, which is my usual. I always look to it for inspiration. It's a great, lovely publication from about 100 years old, actually, from Unity. And so I'm gonna talk a little bit about what this theme, how I got inspired to do this, and then I'll do the readings, and then we'll do the meditation. We'll begin then. Last night I attended a class online, so accessible, by some Unity folks and a minister called Martha Creek. She was talking about, and Reverend Ken was there too. She was talking about the work by Byron Katie. She's been around for a long, long time, but I hadn't really. It's always good to revisit those beautiful tools. This is not meditation. It is cognitive behavioral therapy. But it got me to thinking about the power of the practice of questioning our thoughts that bring us pain. And I am delighted and stunned by how often these ancient voices talk about that, how much our own we put obstacles in our own way. And those obstacles bring us pain, but yet we hold on to them with such fierceness. The work by Byron Katie is about being an observer of what my reactions are and what I think when I think that thought. It's the domain of ministers and poets until you realize that this is such an amazing power that each of us have, and it's not dependent on what anyone else thinks. But the stress of how we react causes us pain. Anything we resist persists, right? But it definitely called to mind that idea. This Rumi poem is that about kissing the unreal. How omnipotent love, how love is omnipotent, and Spirit has this love for us even when we're being knuckleheads, even when we hold on to with such fierceness to what brings us no pleasure. Martha Creek asked this question: do you want to be free or do you want to be right? The interesting thing is that neuroscientists say that righteousness gives us a chemical hit like pleasure chemicals, and it can be an addiction. It's just so interesting. But to ask these questions and to show up with authenticity and truth is an act of bravery. It is an act that moves mountains out of our own way. It's a beautiful work if you want to check it out, if you're not familiar with it. I'm sure you can, anything with Byron Katie and the work will take you there on the internet. But a sound meditation is not really, it is another way to quiet our reactivity. I use sound and all these beautiful, these sounds that I call beautiful because it's an easy way to slip under those entrenched ideas of right and wrong. And I think it's because those stories are so deep in us that we need something more than words to access that. And since we are vibration, that's what the quantum physicists say, we can access the field of oneness or spirit or feeling or emotions better with sound than we can with talk. And we can go deeper on most days. We also know from new trauma research that we hold it in our bodies. I hold stress in my shoulders. Some people hold it in their backs. Some people hold it in their pinkies. It is all about focusing on what helps us heal. The path, the light-filled path to wellness. We can also use images. I have the sounds of nature here. Hopefully you can hear that ocean. It's not too overwhelming. And you can recall the image of the peace from sitting on the ocean in the sunshine, and you can dwell there for, maybe that can be also part of your meditation today. Sound and images and principle, we use it all here, and we refrain from judgment. Whether I hit a bad note that doesn't hit you right, or whether you are distracted by your own thoughts, you just gentle it. The practice is just not calling it wrong, just accepting it and gently moving into something different, something better. We are the gardeners of our lives, and we can choose in the next moment what we want to feel. Prayer and meditation gives us the opportunity for that pause. So now we're going to take an intention. What do you want to let go of today? What obstacle do you want to let go of? And what do you want to claim today? It could be a word. It could be what you're grateful for. I'm going to give us 3 bells to think about that. But first I'm going to introduce my roses. They are still here from yesterday. This is a, let me see if I can do this right. It's hard to manage all of this. This is a Lady of Shalott. It's a beautiful rose. It smells kind of like roses and bubble gum. And this is a poet's wife, which smells a little bit like lemon and roses. And this one is a golden celebration. Let me see though. The color is messing with us here. Yeah, they're all this gorgeous yellow. Golden celebration. It's just, they're exquisite. That's more of a traditional rose, I think. Here, there. Because we use it all, the senses, the sound, the principle, and our thoughts. So. And we begin. A gardener knows how to play in this mud of mystery. We listen with both our hearts and our minds, and we trust that we are being guided, which grows our lives. And here is Rumi. It's rigged, everything in your favor, so there's nothing to worry about. Is there some position you want, some office, some acclaim, some award, some con, some lover, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4 all at once, or maybe a relationship with God? I know there is a gold mine in you, and when you find it, the wonderment of all of these earth's gifts you will lay aside as naturally as does a child with a doll. But dear, how sweet you look to me, kissing the unreal. Comfort yourself, fulfill yourself in any way possible. Do that until you ache. Until you ache, then come to me again. Then come to me again. And daily word today. I see myself as a child of God, filled with wisdom and power and strength. I have faith that I am being guided and blessed, and that good things are happening to me and through me. How exciting it is to be a partner with God in this experience called life on this earth as it is. We are wildly connected in mystery and miracle. Let's take that into our meditation today. And we breathe. Let's take our first breath of gratitude. Let it light you up. And exhale. Gratitude is a superpower. It changes your brain chemistry. Whatever you're you're grateful for today. Breathe it in through your heart. Exhale all that is not yours to do in this moment. Let go of everything that came before this morning and everything you're going to do after you leave this meditation. Another one. Breathe a breath of gratitude in. And exhale. Find yourself drifting gently and with love. Gather yourself back to center, to gratitude. Drop down to that kingdom of God within. So sorry. But let's make a practice of accepting it all. Not making any of it wrong. Let's continue to drop down to that peaceful place within. I know there is a gold mine in you, and when you find it, the wonderment of the earth's gifts, You will lay aside as naturally as does a child with a doll. But dear, how sweet you look to me, kissing the unreal. Comfort, fulfill yourself in any way possible. Do that until you ache, then come to me again. I know there is a gold mine in you, and when you find it, the wonderment of the earth's gifts you will lay aside as naturally as does a child with a doll. But dear, how sweet you look to me, kissing the unreal. Comfort yourself, fulfill yourself in any way possible. Do that until you ache, then come to me again. How exciting it is to be a partner with God in this experience called life on this earth as it is. We remember this place, the real, underneath it all. The real at the root of the world, where we remember who we are, children of God, safe, loved, provided for. We reset to this place with each breath. We remember so that we can be a light to others. We are the gardeners of our lives. We remember this place, and so it is. I'm going to end with a short poem by Hafiz, a 13th century Sufi Muslim poet and master. It's called It's called the Christ's breath. I am the hole in a flute that the Christ breath moves through. Listen to this music. Thank you. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope that you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Blessings on it.